Have you ever known it's a dry, like a year as dry as that all the way through?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Next year could be the opposite.
2012, Matty. That was just like this. It was a little bit later on in 2012. We did that barn, that grain store. You couldn't dig where we dug that clay off. You couldn't dig it.
Right.
It was that hard. We went to dig the post holes for the barn. You know, you just normally have a 4-foot bucket, dig your post hole, job done that. It was so hard. We had to have a 2-foot bucket and do 2 2-foots side by side.
Oh dear.
It was mental, mate. And that year, I sort of remember we got a barn, I've done this, done that, got the stone down, shifted the dirt, and we took it all down into that field of bills. There was a ditch went across the middle of that, it was 2 halves.
Yeah.
And we tipped all the dirt down this, we had it in a great heap for a start, and then we said, well, we might as well move that. So me, Pete and Cole moved it, took it all down the bottom. Then Bry come to work, because he sort of got his garden all done up. And we said, well, we ought to go and put some pipes in. So I went and bought some foot pipes, and we piped the ditch, pulled it in. Fucking it was dry as a bone, Matty. And then it was like, well, it's still dry, we might as well do the pipe down the field. So we dug another pipe then down the field for the overflows and all the roof waters and all that. And it was just unbelievable. Yeah. And then that stayed, that was a relatively dry winter all the way through. We went down Otmer fencing, we did one job out of the other. You went from there, we were driving down Otmer in that Volkswagen Caddy pickup, fencing at Christmas. It was absolutely unbelievable. And that stayed right. We got the silage next year, and it you know, it rained and done about and come, the grass grew, and it was just a normal spring, Matty. Got the silage off, and then it down the rain, and it didn't stop, and it just kept on and on and on. And every day we put her head out the workshop, what we're going to do today. We caught up all our jobs, and that was a year it was really wet combining.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Well, if it does, mate.
Well, you got by it, didn't you?
I'm going rolling.
Yeah.
I was going to grease it before old Keith got everything here.
So you roll it down, and then you're going to get the pre-emergence on?
Yeah.
Right, there goes Keithy. Just set off. I reckon he's got a good couple of hours there. Beautiful morning. Yeah, so Farmer just tried the rolls. They're a bit sticky, so he's got his sprayer to grease up. We are full of seed. I don't know if we should want any more. It will be touch and go. I imagine we might just need half a bag more, but if we do, we've got half a bag, so we'll be all right. Right, we're all up and running. We've got seed coming out the back. We're on line 3. We go around one more time, and then we start our ups and our downs. That's better. Get steering engaged. Find out where we were again. Down goes the drill. And away we go. We'll record. Yeah, so you can just pick up where you left off from yesterday. That was our last line. I'm going to run it straight. I think Farmer does a bit of a curved one in here, but oh wow, it's going to be straight this year. There we go. And we'll just keep going now. It's what is it? 8.5 hectares. So I imagine I'll need a tiniest bit of seed. I'm just going to follow this round for this time, and then next time we will be putting in straight lines, and it should match up with his sprayer nicely then. Bit of a field of 2 halves. It's nice up this end and then notchy down the bottom, so it'll be all right. It'll be what it'll be. I can't wait for drilling in the spring now. We can just go around. Drop the drill down. Look how straight that line is now. I don't know, I must have done a good couple of hours now, and it has been ruler straight like that ever since I turned that terrain compensation off. So if you're getting one of these Sveaverken systems, make sure if you're on something relatively flat to turn that off. If you're on a bank, it works, you know, it does work nice because you're at a constant angle, so it does work where it should be. But when you're on the flats and you're going over the knobbles, it's just a little bit too sensitive. It's just easier to turn it off. So that's what I've done, and ever since it has not Yeah, it's not been any less straight than that. It's been it's just nice. It should, I wish I'd done it from, I wish I'd figured that out 3 months ago, but we haven't really had the chance to use it, and unless you start fiddling with buttons you'll never know. So you're good. At least we figured it out now. The drill's going nice. We're on number 3 at the moment. When we get to number 5, we'll be putting another tram line in. When I say tram line, 2 of the pipes have got little sensors on them. It's where the tractor wheel, the sprayer tractor wheels run, and where your fertilizer application will run on those lines as well. So you keep all your weight in the same place. And there's 4 spouts on there. There's 2 on each side, and it shuts the seed off just where your tyres would run. Nothing will grow there anyway because you're always running on it. So just saves on seed a little bit. Look at this. So much better. I can't, it's annoyed me it's taken till now to turn that on. When you're with the sun, that's just tricky to see. I love being able to tram line this time. I love being able to just come back to a field. The only thing with this, you've got to make sure when you finish for the day that you press exit, otherwise it doesn't save what you've done. But it's easy to see where you've been on a job like this. Where would you not see? Something like fertilising, maybe you wouldn't see. Spraying, something like that, I don't know. But you know, if you go to the exit after you're finished, it saves everything, and you can literally come back in. It's very clever, you know, super clever. This one pings to a base station which isn't too far from here, and is constantly adjusting its position on the map. And you can I'd be able to come back here next year and run up the same tracks as this one. So yeah, if it's perfect, if farmer says, oh, that was perfect, I can literally just come back to this field and away we go. We don't have to mess about. Marker's coming up, drill's coming out of the ground. Do a bit of a left, bit of a right, independent brakes down here, look. Just help swing the tractor around. We've got a bit of seed on, so. Press the button, down goes the drill, and out goes the marker. It doesn't get much more simple than that. And when you've got a day like this as well, how nice is that? Beautiful day. Right, I'm going to get this one finished up. We'll see if we get on the rolls. We'll see. It might be Keithy, might be me. We'll see. Whoever finishes first. Farmer wants to get pre-emergent on straight away. Rain coming Thursday. Pre-emergents work nicely with the rain. Yeah, hoping to get that on. And the Avadex man is coming up to do Avadex. So maybe I might be able to get up here and show you the Avadex man. And that works. Yeah, quite a serious wild oat problem here. Not in this field, but 2 fields over. That has had wild oats in it. Yeah, no, a bit of a problem. So we're trying to get Avadex on there as well, which is brome, wild oats, grasses, black grasses. You know, it does the lot. Wants a nice flat seed bed like your pre-emergents do. Goes on granular, and then hopefully with a bit of rain washes in, creates a nice seal. Hopefully with the pre-emergents and that, we try and keep a nice cleanish seedbed. I imagine there'll be a little bit of rubbish to come through because we just haven't had the rain to get the weeds growing, but what can you do? I don't know. Right, that's us, we're done, finished. Keithy's just got a few more bouts of his field that he's got to do. I've only got a tiny bit in there. We'll let that out when we get home. Yeah, job done. Just have a little look. Beautiful day. Couldn't get a better day than today. Oh my god, lovely. Just have a little scratch about, make sure seed's where it should be. There it is. There's the seed. There it is. Perfect. Nice and covered over. Not the greatest of till on there, but we're going to roll it next, see if we can get these knobbles will crush down a tiny bit more. Pre-emergents will go on, Avadex will go on, be nice and level, flat. And a bit of rain coming Thursday, so should do well, should get it going, you know. Just like that, we've hooked onto the rolls. We're going to go rolling. I'm going to try out this U-turn feature of this thing, see what it does. Perfect opportunity It is still licking a little bit on the outside there, but as the afternoon goes on, it's actually not too bad. It'll be, I think it's doing an alright job. As long as it doesn't stick to the rolls, you know, you don't start building up a mud roll. I think I managed to get it to work, fiddling about. I don't know why. It's we're on a new field, but it seems to want to work this time, so we'll have a go with it. I'm not going to put the drone up again. This on. This thing will square itself up for a second. Right. Let's see what it does then. I've got a pond in here and I haven't marked it out, so I have no idea whether that is, hopefully we can just go round it and continue on our path. Let's take it steady at the other end. It's a long belt, mine. I guess it'll only work in certain fields, so we just play it by ear with how it works. This field is quite a big one, 15 hectares. But at least we got it to actually go. I was beginning to think we weren't going to be able to. It won't do the anything with an angle on it. It doesn't like. So, you know, the more square or rectangular the field, I think the better. And you've got to remember this implement is 12 meters wide, so that probably doesn't help with its working either. So at least we got it going now. This is the first time I've had it going. I haven't. I don't know what it's going to do. We're going to see. 20 to 5 at night. I was hoping to get this field done. Once the sun goes down, it might start sticking to the rolls. So here we are. We're coming up to the end. Let's see what it does. Just going to go down a gear. Yeah. Are you watching this? Look at that, look. Gonna steer us back on. Bloody hell, that's weird. Okay, it's working. Oh my heck. I wouldn't recommend going too fast when you get to the end of mine, but it's working. Yeah, I guess it won't work in every field. Will I use it very much? I don't know. Let's see how much of this field it will do. I've got to go around this pond, so I've got to start and stop it. We'll see what it does. I imagine if long as you're going the right way, it should, you know, you should be fine. I imagine we're going to come down this one next, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. That's the plan. I'm glad I didn't. I was going to mark that pond in, but I'm glad I didn't now. I don't think it would have worked otherwise. Just look out the back. Beautiful and straight. I am going to have to take over here because my wing is going to clip this pond else. So I'll take over. And then we're going to come back on. Oh. Whoops. Come on. Get back on it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, as long as you're, looks like as long as you're on the right, you know, you're not trying to come that, I'm not trying to go back that way. You can just go around the obstacle like that one. Keep going. Right, coming up to the end again. I imagine it's going to take us down this third one. Slow down. Should start turning. Look at that. And now we're back. There we go. It's as simple as that. Up a gear. Okay, I quite like it actually. If it's going to do it all for me, then I thought it'd be a bit of a gimmick. If they could get it to work on fields with picks in as well, which I'm sure they'd be able to. It would be the business. Look at that, not missing a single bit. I'll cut to the ends as it turns around because you won't want to be watching that, but I've got this pond to come up to now, so I'll take over and then rejoin. Like with the curved line, it takes a minute to engage. It just needs to be snappy, it needs to be bang, engaged. That's the only bit I can see with it. So I'm going to take control now. I'm going to turn that fan down. I'm going to take control. Then I have to make a loop around this pond, otherwise I will miss it. Alright, and I want to rejoin back on my mark. So if we take it steady and press continue, will it load in time? Yes. Let it pick it back up. And we're back on it. Okay, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what you get with the update as well. So I did get it to go in the end. I was going to keep trying until I got it going. Yeah, I want to get around this pond and then I'm literally going to let it do it. I'm just going to sit down, listen to the radio and let it do it. Let's just watch this. I thought it might be a bit challenging because these rolls tug the tractor about pretty tight. Coming down the next one. See if it matches up. Now we're matching up. It's pretty cool though. There we go, U-turn feature. I am impressed actually. I talked it down to start with. I didn't think it'd be very useful, but I could sit here and eat my lunch. I don't know. I haven't got to do anything. It's quite strange. I'm going to ring the farmer and tell him. It wouldn't be something we use all the time. And I'd like to see him speed that button up, you know, to engage everything. If it was snappy, it'd be something you'd use, you know. It's going to finish off on that one next. We should come round on that one. And then I guess it starts a new one. I'm just here for the ride. I'm just a passenger now. The computer is doing all of the work. I could just sit my bag on there, set it off nice and slow and go do something else. I wouldn't do that. You have got to stay on top of this. I would never take my eye off the ball. I'd always be watching it like a hawk at the ends. I've had some quirky things happen along the way with this. Sometimes it'll just hook a straight left on you for no reason at all. It's done it on more than one occasion. So you have got to watch it. So if you are using this, do not just relax and let it do its own thing. Make sure you're staying on top of things. It's pretty cool though, I will give them that. Oh, so next time we're going the opposite way. Just go down a gear. Tractor's steering us around. Rolls. Staying within the limits. Oh, what's up in here then? Missed a big chunk there. You see? That's another reason you wouldn't use it. I wouldn't have done that. Ah, you see? Little things open up. It's not till you use them, you know. Is it a gimmick? I don't know. If you've got a smaller implement on, is it better? Again, I don't know. But that's annoying. I've got to go and roll that down later. And I'd rather it didn't miss that. There we go. Anyway, U-turn. You decide what you think. I think it's pretty clever. Would we use it day to day? I don't know. I'm going to let it keep going and see what it does. And alright, we'll see what it does on the next bit, because this is the last pass of this one. And then it should join in the next one. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's got a big gap to sort out now, so you know, it's very accurate when it's on it. When you're on the straight, it's very accurate. It doesn't miss any. Perfect, in fact. Right, here we go. Knock it down a gear. Returning. Bloody hell, that's precise. Okay, now that was cool. That was pretty clever. Wow. Okay. It's only given me so many lines. I don't know when it's going to run out, but it won't do that pick up there. There's an unfinished bit up there, so this field's going to look a bit higgledy-piggledy, but I'll come back and finish those. I just wanted to show you it working. But yeah, it's the first time I got it actually going, so I think it just wants perfectly rectangular fields in order for it to work, which is fair enough. And it does look like if you've got a big enough space that is square, it will still do it. So we'll find some better fields to test it on, and we'll come back to it, because yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll just show you one more time turning around. It's going to go this way this time, so let's see how accurate it is. This is quite exciting. I'm loving this. It's weird. It's weird at the same time. It's like, right, down a gear. You get a few warnings on here to tell you to slow down. I imagine you don't want to be going flying into the corner. Is that going to miss any? No. Where's it going to bring us in? Here's your chosen path. I don't know, is that the best route it could take? You tell me, I don't know. I feel like it should be able to go down a row, then miss a row, then down a row, miss a row, and then bring you back. I don't know. I'm going to leave it going anyway, so that's where we'll leave it on this one. Pretty cool, if you ask me. I thought it was a bit gimmicky at first, but you know, it's pretty cool. I haven't had to touch a steering wheel. Oh boy. Yeah, anyway, it's a pretty cool system. They look like they're going places, these people from Sveaverken. I'd like to see some bugs ironed out within the software. That's what I'd like to see. Some bits speeded up. The curve line engagement, I'd like to see that speeded up. And I'll be sending them a big bug list to the engineers so they can have a look at and see if they can work on any of those. But, you know, these things are little things. The system's perfect. Your rows are perfectly straight, and the accuracy, you can come back in the morning and you'll be bang on it. You don't have to nudge anything. It's pretty impressive. And, I feel pretty lucky to have it. So there we go. What a night to use it on as well. Beautiful night. I haven't got any drone batteries left. I put the drone up earlier. I had one battery left and I couldn't get it going at the time. So but I'll get some other stuff going in the future and we'll have a look at it a bit closer. And yeah, there we are, the U-turn feature from Sveaverken. You make up your mind on it. Whether we'll use it a lot, I don't know, but pretty cool feature anyway, so makes me smile at least, so that's got to be something. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks very much for watching as always. We'll catch you soon. Just coming up to its last turn then. I don't know if I went too fast around the headlands because it's leaving little bits. Maybe I'm going too fast, so we'll drop another gear this time. Excuse me. Right, let's see what it does here. So the last pass That's showing on my screen. I don't know whether it will do any more. I don't know what it's going to do. Alright, let's slow down. Slow down a bit more. Let's see if it does a better job turning. There goes the marker. It's doing a better job, I can tell. It's not missing any. There we go. Slow is the key in the corners, so let it turn around at its own pace and it won't miss any then. I think they need to adapt it so it can get right in the triangle bits as well. They can do that and get across the whole field. Wow, it'd be a perfect system then, wouldn't it? I don't know what's going to happen next, because when we get to the end I want my AB lines back if I can. Who knows? Right, that's it, that's all I got for you. It's giving me back, it's giving me my AB lines back. That's all I wanted. When you finish what it's doing, it just needs a back button just in case you want to be able to just decide that you don't want to do it anymore. What a bit of kit, that's brilliant.